Bitcoin tumbles to $67,000, Ether stays below $4,000. Hong Kong regulator says crypto exchange MEXC has been operating without a license. Gold investors are not switching into Bitcoin, JP Morgan says. El Salvador has thousands more Bitcoins than previously known. Ether ETFs could be bigger than Bitcoin ETF, says Vanek. Hello and welcome to 3 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Virtual digital assets witnessed a flurry of downturns in price after Bitcoin's refreshing climb to all-time high as hotter than expected US inflation readings place risky assets on edge before a Federal Reserve meeting next week. Bitcoin, the largest crypto by market cap, plunged below $68,000 levels. Ruji Sharma joins us to tell us how global crypto market is performing today.
IC15 index of cryptocurrencies was trading down by 7% at 87,900 points. Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, which made a habit of scaling to new all-time highs almost every day, hit a new record high just below $74,000. It tumbled over 6% at one point to below $69,000. As observed in previous sessions, the sharp fall attracted buyers, causing a pullback in price. Interestingly, spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds could see $220 billion of inflows over the next 3 years, potentially quadrupling BTC's price to $280,000 when applying the multiplier on new capital, according to JMP Securities. In other news, BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin ETF and Fidelity Wise's FBTC experienced a 2.6% increase in pre-market trading on March 13th, following a strong influx of funds on Tuesday. The resurgence was mainly attributed to a record high inflow of $849 million, propelling BlackRock's net inflow to over $11.44 billion and its asset holding to $14.5 billion. Similarly, Ether, the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, moved further away from its record high after completing the Denken upgrade. Moving on, Bitcoin has gained 10% over the past 7 days, while Ether rose 7% during the same period. Meanwhile, several analysts have begun raising alarm over Bitcoin. They believe BTC could enter a period of consolidation with a potential 20% correction on the cards as the momentum that propelled to fresh record highs in the past 2 weeks started to wane. The global cryptocurrency market cap was at $2.57 trillion mark, decreasing 7.4% in the last 24 hours. However, the total trading volume decreased by 60% to $212 billion. Meanwhile, Solana has experienced a 14% increase in value in the last 24 hours, reaching $173.27 as the cryptocurrency market continues to experience bullish momentum. This is part of a broader uptrend for SOL, which has seen significant value increase over the past month. Going forward, Avalanche, a decentralized proof-of-stake blockchain, has seen its largest daily large transaction volume since December 2023, reaching $329 million on March 11th. This indicates increased activity among large holders of AVAX, which has not seen this level since May 2022. Chainlink's cross-chain interoperability protocol has seen a 180% increase in revenue in the past 2 months, reaching $377,724 according to Dune Analytics. The Ethereum Layer 2 protocol Arbitrum is the largest source of CCIP network fees, accounting for 28% of the total. US stock futures traded higher as investors analyzed the fresh batch of corporate earnings and attempted to look beyond the latest inflation readings. Futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose by 0.1% higher, S&P 500 futures rose 0.1% and Nasdaq 100 futures gained 0.1%. Bitcoin was trading at $67,700, down 7.6%. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was up by 7.5%, trading at $3,685. BNB was down by 5.5% to trade at $577. Solana SL was down 0.3% and was trading at $172. Cardano's ADA token was down by 12% to trade at $0.7. Avalanche AVAX was trading at $51, lowered 9%. Polygon Matic was trading down by 10% to trade at $1.1. Doge, the popular meme coin, was trading down by 13% at $0.16. Shiba Inu was trading down by 13%. Ripple's XRP token traded at $0.62, down by 10%. Polkadot was down by 11% to trade at $10.5.
Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission warned the public Friday that crypto exchange MEXC was operating in the territory without a license. The SFC will not hesitate to take enforcement action against unlicensed platforms where appropriate, the SFC said in an email statement. This is not the first time MEXC has fallen foul of regulators. Last April, Japan's Financial Services Agency said the exchange had been operating in the country without registration, as did Germany's Federal Financial Supervisory Authority as recently as October. The consumer alert is the SFC's second this week as Hong Kong tries to establish its regulatory regime for crypto industry. Yesterday, it singled out crypto exchange Bybit. The regulator started consulting on rules for the sector last year, and firms had to get a license to operate in the country from June 1. Institutional investors and individuals have been buying both gold and Bitcoin this year, not switching between the two, as some analysts have postulated, JP Morgan said in a research report on Thursday. Outflows from gold exchange-traded funds or ETFs and a surge in Bitcoin ETF inflows raised the possibility that investors were shifting from precious metal into cryptocurrency, the report said. The bank said it disagreed. The bank's analysis show a sharp position build-up since February, $7 billion in Bitcoin futures and $30 billion in gold futures. The risk of mean reversion looks high, the bank said, which means both assets could fall back towards their average levels. Well, software developer MicroStrategy, which has a corporate strategy of buying Bitcoin, also played a part in amplifying the rally, the bank said. The company has bought over $1 billion of Bitcoin this year, adding to the more than $1 billion acquired in last quarter of 2023, the report noted. Bitcoin forward Central American nation El Salvador this week moved $400 million worth of BTC, a big chunk, into a cold wallet, according to its president, Nayib Bukele. In a post on X, Bukele referred to the new setup as our first Bitcoin piggy bank. El Salvador stored the cold wallet in a physical vault within our national territory, he said, including a photo of a wallet that held 5,689.68 BTC worth $411 million at Thursday's prices. A Bitcoin treasury of that size places El Salvador's holdings far higher than previously believed. Even on Thursday, public trackers placed the nation's trove at less than 3,000 BTC. Earlier this week, Buckle teased that the country was not simply buying BTC but also getting it by selling passports through currency conversions for businesses, from mining and from government services. The revelation represents the first time that Bukele has tied his nation's holdings to a specific address. He previously relied solely on social media posts to make claims about the size of his trove, providing occasional updates whenever El Salvador bought more. With a deadline for a decision on the approval of a spot Ether ETF by the US SEC approaching, industry experts are weighing the potential uptake of such a fund. Some say investing in an Ether ETF would not make sense, as much funds won't likely allow staking reward distribution. Investors, they argue, would thus be better off buying and staking their own Ether. But VanEck, the global investment firm whose Bitcoin trust is among the 10 spot Bitcoin ETFs that became available earlier this year, thinks an Ether ETF could attract huge demand. That would be a tall task, given the more than $10 billion of net inflows the spot BTC products in only about 2 months of availability. Still, the odds of SEC approval of spot ETH products are far from assured. Analysts at Bloomberg recently lowered the chances of a regulatory green light, even without the staking aspect, to just 30%. For his part, Kennedy places the odds at more like 50%. And now let's go to Shikha Singh to get an update on buzzing coins of the day.
Let us have a look at the buzzing crypto watch list for today and the week ahead. First on the list, we have Shiba Inu. The Shiba Inu crypto community's transfer to Dead Wallet on March 15th has increased the SHIB burn rate, attracting global attention. Despite a recent drop, the meme coin has seen nearly 200% surge in the past month. New features in Shiba Inu's ecosystem have also boosted optimism. However, investors are speculating about SHIB's future price action, leading to nearly 70% rise in the burn rate. However, today, Shiba Inu was trading 10% down. Next on the list, we have AVAX. Avalanche, a decentralized proof-of-stake blockchain, has seen its largest daily large transaction volume since December 2023, reaching $329 million on March 11th. This indicates increased activity among large holders of AVAX, which has not seen this level since May 2022. Crypto Potato reported that large AVAX transactions are recovering from the bull market, reaching a peak of 1,000. AVAX is trading at $54, rising 24% weekly, with a 6.08 million addresses in profit and less than 57,000 in loss. Next on the list, we have SOL. Solana has experienced a 14% increase in value in the last 24 hours, reaching $173.2 as the cryptocurrency market continues to experience a bullish momentum. This is a part of a broader uptrend for Solana, which has seen significant value increase over the past month. The cryptocurrency industry, driven by Bitcoin's new all-time high, has seen a substantial uptrend in valuation, with Solana showcasing robust bullish sentiment. Analysts and traders are forecasting a potential rally towards the $250 mark. SOL was trading at $175, up near 6% in the last 24 hours. Next on the list, we have Chainlink. Chainlink's cross-chain interoperability protocol, which is also known as CCIP, has seen a 180% increase in revenue in the past 2 months, reaching $3,077, according to Dune Analytics. The Ethereum Layer 2 protocol Arbitrum is the largest source of CCIP network fees, accounting for 28% of the total. Chainlink CCIP fees covers gas costs and premium paid to service providers. The protocol has integrated with Metis Layer 2 network, Code 4 Arena, Circle and VMade, and partnered with Swift for a token transfer project in 2022. CCIP enables secure data access from external APIs, facilitating trustless data connectivity between blockchains and off-chain systems. Link was trading at $20, down near 4% in the last 24 hours. Last on the list, we have DogeCoin. Real Vision Group's founder and CEO Raul Pal has publicly disclosed his ownership of a fraction of the Solana-based meme coin token DogeCoin, which has seen a significant increase in market value of over 40%. WIF has seen a 1,600% surge in value over the past 90 days, 600% increase in the last 30 days, and a 54% rise in the past 7 days. Despite being relatively new, WIF has quickly climbed the ranks to become the fourth largest meme coin token by market capitalization, with a market value of $3.2 billion. Pal clarified that his disclosure of holding WIF is not an endorsement but acknowledgement of the excitement surrounding the token. WIF was trading at $3.2, up near 3% in the last 24 hours.
Well, that's all in today's special bulletin. This is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off. For more on such updates and market news, please log on to our website www.3bosstv.io or scan the QR code.